So another contribution to the Caveman Fire Circle series, programming. I've given a lot of thought to this the last few days and spent a little bit of time because the response I got from DJ made me think that I wasn't communicating clearly. So I've been trying to do a little bit of research, and the research that I was doing, I hope you don't get offended, had to do with how do you talk to a person who subscribes to conspiracy theories. So I've been reading this real thick article about QAnon and the source of QAnon. It's been helpful from not to go back to the philosophical standpoint, but it's been helpful in understanding the root programming. And again, no offense and with all due respect, I believe people, to kind of boil it down a little bit, I believe people have a root programming similar to a computer, like an operating system. And I feel that there's forces that attempt to install a program onto the operating system of the human being that will plug in good, run without a hitch. And from like a metaphysical standpoint, the world continues to turn, life goes on. So where does it make it different? Why does DJ believe that the moon landing's fake, whereas I feel we landed on the moon? Where's the root of the sources that I trust and believe in against the sources that he trusts and believes in, and why? So been looking into that in order to more effectively express what I'm trying to say. And it's nice to have such a patient group to allow me to have time, because sometimes, not that, again, with all due respect, not that conspiracy-oriented people are impatient. They tend to get aggravated and flustered in some cases, especially if the news to them is something that they're just sharing that they've read and that they believe in, without an understanding of the root cause of it. And I'm not saying that that's the case here. I'm just, if we could detach that real quick. Programming, I believe the biggest program that we have going on at the moment has to do with and this could be where DJ's correct, and the men in little white hats, if you want to call it that, bankers, if you will. I think we can safely say bankers. A programming that really appeals to bankers is going to be our need and what society has gone to, with a short time preference, immediate gratification, real use to everything being one click away. What's the result of that? If you can click just a button and get whatever you want at the stroke of a pen or at the click of a button, what follows that? What happens when you want a car, and you want a car right now? Well, what, you're going to save for 10 years in order to buy a car? No, you're going to borrow the money. What, are you going to save for 20 years to finally go to college and get an education? No, you're going to borrow the money, because you can always make the money on the back end. It increases that time preference, effectively programming society into this need for debt generation. That's a big deal. That's a big deal, because where's the fundamental root of that? What's the foundation? Is there a hard rock bottom? I think that goes along with where many people, many economists, many pseudo-economists, many intellectuals, many pseudo-intellectuals are very concerned about the possibility of collapse or implosion. It's just because, where's the hard bottom when everything's based on faith and gratification? That's no way to conduct a society. That's no way to harbor a healthy community. So continuing along with the programming, I think it's a good subject, and possibly the most important. Catch you on the next one.